The 1920s was a decade of transformation in America. Women had won the right to vote, the country was undergoing rapid urbanization, and tensions over immigration, race, and morality were at an all-time high. But among the women celebrating newfound political power, some sought not just equality, but exclusion. They were the women of the Ku Klux Klan, an organization built on white supremacy, nationalism, and a twisted vision of female empowerment. The Ku Klux Klan had already terrorized the American South in the years after the Civil War, but it was in the 1910s and 1920s that the Klan experienced its greatest resurgence, fueled by post-war anxieties, prohibition, and fears of growing Black, immigrant, and Catholic communities. The KKK evolved beyond the South, expanding its reach into cities and northern states. Unlike its predecessor, this new Klan was not just a violent vigilante group, it was a movement, and women, empowered by their right to vote, sought their own space within it. They formed the Women of the Ku Klux Klan, or WKKK, officially chartered on June 10, 1923, in Little Rock, Arkansas. This was not just an auxiliary group, it was a powerful, independent force, spreading white supremacist ideology through social and political influence. Led by Lulu Markwell, a former suffragist and president of the Arkansas Women's Christian Temperance Union, the WKKK rapidly gained traction. By 1924, it had expanded to 36 states with a membership of over 1 million. The organization attracted women who saw themselves as defenders of American morality, promoting women's rights, economic independence, and even birth control, but only for white women. They preached nationalism, opposed immigration, and sought to preserve racial segregation by any means necessary. Unlike their male counterparts, the women of the Klan did not just engage in violence. They embedded themselves in local communities. They lobbied politicians, infiltrated school boards, and organized social clubs under the guise of civic engagement. But make no mistake, behind their respectable facades, they were deeply invested in maintaining white supremacy. While the WKKK spread across the nation, some of its most influential members resided in Colorado. Lorena Center, a prominent Denver woman, became one of its key figures. She led the WKKK in Colorado, helping the group infiltrate local government and social organizations. Center, like many women in the Klan, reinvented herself in later years. From the 1940s to the 1970s, she became a highly respected figure in Denver society, serving as president of civic clubs, attending the University of Denver, and even organizing holiday displays admired by the public. Her transition from white supremacist leader to community matriarch highlights a troubling reality. Many former Klan members quietly integrated into mainstream society without ever facing accountability for their past. By the late 1920s, scandals and internal conflicts led to the decline of both the KKK and the WKK. But while membership dwindled, their legacy endured. Many former WKKK members merged into conservative women's organizations, quietly influencing policies that continued to promote racial segregation and discrimination. Today, echoes of the WKKK's ideology can be found in far-right movements, where women continue to play a key role in white nationalist circles. The women of the Ku Klux Klan were more than just accomplices to racial terror. They were architects of it. Their story serves as a chilling reminder that white supremacy has often worn the mask of respectability, and that history's most dangerous movements are not always led by men. Understanding history is crucial to dismantling its lingering effects. The WKKK may have faded from view, but its impact lingers in policies, communities, and ideologies that persist today. As we reflect on this dark chapter, we must ask ourselves, what are we doing to ensure history does not repeat itself?